Hello everybody. Well, that was some weird voice. This is another match for you where I'm playing as the Wehrmacht against the Americans, who are this time a very powerful rank 11 guy called Cedricus. I wanted to show you this anyway because it's just freaking intense and a short game, but an incredibly fun game. Once again, the microphone's still shit. It sounds quite shit. I might have to redo this if it's really bad because I can hear it echoing before I've even used it, so that's probably a bad sign. So yeah, I went standard pyro, and then I'm going to do bike machine gun. Why am I seeing it from his perspective? And then I'm going to go bike and machine gun to cover the right flank so I can get all the main ammo points while he's going for the centre. Most people say why go for, well, you know, Wehrmacht should go for the city because you've got loads of buildings to put MGs in, but actually in a weird way it's kind of bad because there's a lot of flanking opportunities for the Americans, and if they can surround one MG crew and you can't support it, then you're kind of fucked. So I'm doing some scouting with the motorcycle and he's capping on the left here. Conquering up that side. He's got his rifles going to this point. So he captures all that side basically, and I capture this side. You don't miss a lot. This is a quick game anyway. It fits you under 15 minutes anyway, but I just want to make sure and you know, just skip the bits that you don't really need to see. Got my first MG crew out. I'm going to be getting a second one out. He's going standard rifles. We're going to have the first engagement in a little bit, I think. And actually, it's just like this. This guy was probably the highest person I've played online and beaten. I've played high-ranked players recently because my ranks are going up quite fast, and I've been having my ass kicked as I've gone from facing standard players to pro players or players that just play this a lot. So it's a weird change, but you kind of get used to it. So here's our first course of action. He's attacking on the flank here and here. So my first course of action is to MG that gets pinned. Over here he sees what I'm going to do, which is to put down this MG crew. I do it 1 second too late. On this side I'm going to send my bike to support. Here I thought the MG crew could fire, but you know, he traps me, and you don't want to lose an MG crew this early. That more or less spells game over. But then luckily for me he gets caught in my machine gun emplacement, and that was just pure luck for me, and it scared off that rifle squad. Here my pyros and my bike can easily defeat this suppressed rifle squad, or pinned rifle squad. In fact, just going to scare it off here with some pyro fire and machine gun fire, and the bike's going to lay into them as well. And send the MG crew back out. I'm getting a Volks Grenadiers out. Meanwhile, he's going to prepare for a big flank attack. This guy tries a lot of flanks, and this just shows you how you need to deal with them as Wehrmacht, and, well, as successfully as I could achieve it. So I see him flanking on the left because of the mini-map. I sent my machine gun in place. I pinned that left flank, so I'm going to be able to take out this one chasing me from behind. He's bringing the engineers to try and cut off my supplies, but I'm going to meet him with a Volks Grenadier. He has to retreat there as well, so my bike managed to hold him off with the machine gun crew again. He's got a large assault force at the bottom of the hill here, and I know that the turret can fire more or less to the fuel point, so I don't want to advance really. I want him to advance on me, so I don't risk getting hit in that. I'm going to take a bit of the left back for my own now with that Volks Grenadier squad, because I don't think I need it for support right now. We'll see how that goes in a second. Yeah, and the pyros are just like, yeah, I'm a pyro, I'm going to cap this point, hooray. And I'm getting shot at by one guy. He flanks on the left, he gets caught by my machine gun crew again, and my bike, and we're just going to double fire on them. And I've got my other MG in support to do double air fire, capping that left point. And he's moving up with double rifles now. And yeah, so he's going to come up on the right here. And I'm going to try and change my machine gun crew in place for that, but I don't think it really works. Oh no, it does well. I catch that one, the one he goes down to one rifle, and I think we get him. Do we get him? No, he retreats. But then I'm just conscious that this machine gun crew is going to get captured by this. He doesn't have a flank, but then my double air firing machine gun crew catches that one, and the Volks Grenadiers can flank. He then charges me with another rifle squad, and this one I can't counter. He wipes out the machine gun crew. My pyros can't beat this either, and I'm thinking, oh crap, he's actually managed to crack my my defense line. I managed to kill that rifle completely though. I lose a pioneer as well in the process. and I realised that this is now I need to kick this guy out, otherwise I'll lose my entire flank, but I'm pretty certain I can hold it, because I've got that heavy machine gun just firing him. Thinking quickly, I just think, you know what, I need this machine gun crew back, so I'm going to use my full Volk's Grenadiers to take it in a second. And there you go, so I've got that back, and I'm just going to treat that Volk's Grenadiers to heal, whilst I've still got one on the field, and the bike's like, yeah, I'm a bike, I'm just going to drive everywhere, what the hell. So I managed to push back all of his attacks so far, although that one was his closest where he almost beat me. He was almost able to, like, at least destroy the first layer, but the great thing about covering your machine gun crew with a machine gun crew from different angles is that it's so difficult for the American to flank you, which is why bike into MG Star, if you can defend it, is extremely powerful, and can more or less guarantee you early defences, depending on the map. And I'm actually really happy this match happened, because I had a series of crippling, horrible face-planting defeats on a map that I've never played on before in ages, and I can't even know what it's called, but it's like this map with 2 bridges, and it's so horrible and deathly, and I keep dying on it, and I was like, no more. So, I captured this engineer squad. On the right flank, he's attacking me again with rifles, and he's doing a big sweeping flank again. He managed to get a grenade in, which I probably wouldn't have invested in. I would have gone for a vehicle, considering how much fuel he's swimming in. He completely could have knocked me off this early if he'd gone armoured car. Or something like that. I've got Blitzkrieg Doctrine, and I've got like my Krieg barracks now. I'm going to try and upgrade for some stronger units. He manages to push back myself for now though, and he does the mistake of, instead of consolidating his attack and planning it, he continues to carry on through, thinking he stopped me, but the thing is I've got another MG back, which he maybe believes I wouldn't have taken, and he's going to be pushed back, but he's taking casualties that he didn't need to take, and then for some reason he decides to continue the attack, but he has got flamers NGs to support, but luckily I've double upgraded my NGs with flamers, so we're going to see how this goes. Pinned down 2 rifles, and he brings along his riflemen. I managed to kill them because they're too weak, but his flamers attack my bike, and the bike's like, oh shit, but it escapes, and then double flamers, Pyro versus 1 flamer, engineer is a guaranteed win, and the bike is still on fire, and it's like, holy shit, I'm on fire. So then I can attack the right here, and those double flamers can scare off what remains of that rifle threat. And I've now got a Grenadier squad out, and I'm reinforcing my machine gun crew and my Volk's Grenadier crew, and I think I'm going to play Quantum Mine in a minute or something, I don't know. What happens to this cow, by the way? This poor stinking rotten cow meat flesh, it's really horrible. In fact, it looks like it's infected with like vampires or zombie cows attacked it or something, I don't know. So, Grenadiers are up, I'm going to put Shreks on them soon enough. Wehrmacht quarters, because Wehrmacht quarters is awesome. Greek barracks is awesome. Sorry, I'm talking weirdly because it's really weird hearing my voice in the microphone while speaking to you. It's a bit unnerving, so I might sound a bit different than usual. In fact, I really don't know if I might re-record this, but I can't be asked. So let's just see how it goes. He's reinforcing the oldest rifles. He's building up a supply yard, but he must be swimming in fuel, so but I expected him to probably go tank depot, or at least get multiple armoured cars, so I'm going to prepare with a anti-tank gun, and I'm going to build a camp centre so I can start upgrading my men. That's what I'll do if I go Blitzkrieg. In fact, recently I've been going defensive doctrine, but for this match, because of how free-flowing it was, I wanted stronger units fast, so I decided to upgrade with the Blitzkrieg doctrine, so I could just get a quick, powerful units out with veterancy. So I stopped this attack again, which was more of a capping attempt. Maybe he thought I wouldn't retake this again, but I did, and he took heavy casualties on one rifle, not so much on the other. He's going to try another flank and decap this point against me. He's going to try a series of flanks here, like all across. But I've got Grenadiers that can more or less hold their own against rifles. I've got machine gun crew support. He's going to try and decap that to cut me off from supplies. And there goes the cow. So yeah, the bike is going to come in, he tries to kill me with a grenade there on the machine gun crew, but it doesn't work, and I'm just going to bring my blob of Pyro and Volks over, scare off those rifles, and he can't decap that in time. He goes instead to try and kill my machine gun crew, which is a retarded idea, because now he hasn't decapped that, but then again I guess he knew he probably couldn't hold it. I've put my pack so it won't fire, because I don't want him to see I've got a pack, because then he'll be more cautious. I don't think it fires. I think I managed to tell it to stop firing before it fires. Yeah, I'll stop it before it fires, so that's good. And I'm just going to chase his rifle. Not really any strategy to this, just chase him with everything I have until he runs away. And he throws a grenade actually and hurts my rope, so I kind of regretted being stupid. I'm decapping this point here, and this point is crucial because this point cuts him off from all of his supplies, and that's exactly what I want to do. So now he's completely cut off from everything he has apart from this +5 fuel. So now he's in trouble, and now we're reaching the penultimate part of this match where my defences managed to hold on long enough for him to not be able to achieve anything. And I'm going to send this Grenadier crew up to the victory point to decap that, and then I'm just going to kind of chill here with my men and blob them back over here and build a bunker and upgrade it to either machine or med gun bunker depending on what goes on. So he's got to capture this back. As you can see, he's quite desperate because he's brought unreinforced squads over to capture it back. He's building a Sherman. So, you know, he needs all this resources back. You know, that's the great thing about this map. All we've got to do is cut off one point, and then all of those resources are useless to him. You don't even need to go near the houses, which is what you need to do as American, really, if you're a fair player. If you're facing a fair player who camps. So here comes Super Bike with 6 kills, supported by machine gun crew, and we're gonna just. The manager to cap that point back, but I'm just gonna pin this unit down because I can. And here comes Super Stug with super missile cannon, which I absolutely fucking love. In fact, he doesn't get to do anything awesome on this match, which is really depressing, because normally these things eat shit for breakfast, and then spit the shit at you, and then swear at you in abusive manners. But instead, he's going to fail, but, you know, it's the fear of it that counts, so I'm just going to park it up, and we're just going to fire that Flamer squad. How anyone lives through that is beyond me, but, you know, whatever. And his last gamble effort now is to throw in Super Sherman against a Shrek crew, a Stug, which admittedly is quite shit, and a Pack, which is facing the wrong way. I don't know why I didn't change it. But I see this Sherman coming, and I decide to hold him with the Stug. And then I'm going to turn that around. My Grenadiers with the Shrek, so we can start firing. The good thing about these Stugs is they can take quite a bit of damage. And then we're going to use the AT gun, combined with the Stug and the Shrek to completely wipe out the Sherman in a matter of seconds, and then he gets out of there. He just quits before it can even crash. Anyway, that was a great game, and it was one of my more intense matches I've had in a very long time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope the microphone isn't too ear rapey. I'll try and change it. League on 3 out, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.